as you probably remember, and it's time for Roscoe to go. It's just too much. He's totally inept, clearly, and if he had even listened to the Taskforce last year, perhaps this could have been avoided. And I think that's very sad, considering we're an unfunded organisation, and I've been personally affected, lost my home and my health, and I'm still willing to go out there and try and help get this stopped. Tasmania can't be seen as a toxic dump for the rest of the world, and that's with the seesaw going in even locally and copping. It's just ridiculous. What's wrong? This place is beautiful. Why are we doing this? Why aren't people allowed to live their lives, drink the water, breathe the air? It's wrong. Just for money, it's just wrong.
Therefore, you're drawing parallels between the evidence back in 2008 to 10 and last week's drinking water scare.
Oh, absolutely. As much as it's awful that this has happened, I was absolutely unsurprised. I just didn't know if this would happen now or in 5 years or 10 years, or too late for anyone to listen to what we have been trying to tell them for years. We were vilified. We were threatened. On Facebook, there were 600 people against us from Rosebery alone while we were trying to do the right thing. And we were vilified as idiots or glowings, even though I'd been there 15 years, for example. Or we were just too weak. We couldn't handle the poisons like the tough people down here. The federal police would not even investigate the death threats where they wanted to burn me alive in my house, and it was published on Facebook. It's just bizarre. And that was fueled by the government themselves and by Roscoe.
So you feel that obviously your concerns are not followed by deaf ears, and whereabouts does responsibility lie in Roscoe tailing it as...
And the government, and the Labor government, absolutely. And I'd like to know what the Greens are doing, because in the last few days people have been speaking out, as you probably are aware, including Liberal. And it's just time for people to stand up and stop covering it up, because that's what's happening. It's just a total cover-up. When you're in our position, you cannot win. We get that. We understand that. We backed off. But we have not stopped working towards trying to fix the problems in this state. Why they're so bad here, I don't know. It's just like, we're the poor relative, chuck everything down there. We don't care. Tourism, clean green, what a joke. It's not clean, it's not green.
Can you explain the link between the two instances? I mean, what was seen back there? What was the source of the contamination?
Okay, in our case, they considered it for a while there when they were admitting that there was anything even happening, a hotspot where we were. So at that time, there was approximately 6 houses involved only. And if the right thing had been done then, and they had have really looked at it, done some sort of testing, they did nothing. Believe me, folks, it was all of this, that's what it's worth. It's ridiculous. So yes, I will continue to say anything I can say to make people wake up. We can't make people in Rosebery care about this situation. Clearly from the media, they don't. They think it's okay. Is that because they're affected from heavy metals and lead and what they've been drinking? I don't know. But clearly there's a different mentality in Rosebery. And, they love the mine, they love the government. Good on them. But I think they should really be starting to look at what about them.
Do you think, Kavo, that the issues, I mean, obviously investigations are still going, but the sources could be different? How do you...
Oh, I get exactly what you're saying, yes. The difference, in our case, we found the incredibly high lead levels, as you know, arsenic, you name it, it was all there. And we believed that as the lawn was being mowed and as we were walking through our yards and as the wind was blowing into our windows, we were getting the dust, which could explain why I've got sinus cancer now. We don't know. It's one of those things you could probably never prove an absolute connection. But, probabilities, you have to look at that. With the lead in the water, I suspect that it's just been, the drinking water has been contaminated. You remember what happened in Howard Street? It's not, they can't say it hasn't happened before, that there's been a lead spill. And I think that something like that has happened. and I don't understand how they can separate so easily. You know, are they checking the other water supplies in Rosebery? Because there are a few sources. Are they testing anyone? This is what I don't understand. Why weren't residents tested immediately? That will not happen. It didn't happen in Royal George and it won't happen. And it's too late now anyway, because it's out of their bodies and got into their bones if they did get it.
So perhaps the latest scare, the drinking water scare, has rebooted your campaign from years ago.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we never gave up. But it's very difficult when the government shuts you down. You shut down. But unfortunately for them, this has happened. And I think it's just, like I said before, we are totally vindicated in what we have been saying all along. And it's just very sad that we are paying these people all this money, and we come up with an idea that could have stopped what happened last week, and we are absolutely laughed at. It's a joke. Don't even bother answering them because no one cares anymore. The media won't care. And this is the result. And we proved it. It cannot be denied.
Thanks, Kate.
I hope that was all right.
No, that's great. If you